All right, so the reason why I wanted to check in with everyone is I'm officially halfway through chemo. In other words, Monday starts round 3 of 5 days. So once again, I'm stressing the point, what's the most important part of this whole thing?
Blood work.
Right. So today's very important because we've been watching what always happens, right? Last time I showed you guys what was happening, I was here with all my levels, happy, happy day. But we knew that chemo is what? Poison, right? And it's going to do this to my immune system, which it did. And it reacted well, kicking my butt, my immune system. So all my numbers went down, and again, it was supposed to, but I also included a video in here and I said I'd show the good with the bad. It's not going to be uh, candy and popsicles every day. There's going to be crappy days when you don't feel like coming in here, you don't feel like getting up, you throw up in the morning. That is what's going to happen. It's how you deal with it that really decides the outcome, right? So, guys, remember, good with the bad. We're in week number 3 of my preparation for chemo 3, 5 days on. So I've got 5 days of rest left, but I'm running a temperature. I feel like death right now in the office. Concerns me because I don't want to miss my chemo in 5 days. So I'll keep you posted. I don't normally get sick. I've never been sick, but sometimes I run a temperature. We'll see. We're looking at the blood work, and there was talk of, because my platelets got so low. Remember, the lowest they've ever been was 21. And the platelets are, what platelets do, short of it, is clot your blood. They perform other functions, but essentially you can bleed out when your platelets are really, really low. So that's why they won't do any kind of surgery on you or anything if your platelets are dog low like mine are right now. The average human being normally carries 140. That's the range they're in. If you're at 140 or above, you're happy, happy. When you say 23 for a platelet count, you're like, holy shit, that guy better not even get a pinprick in him. And that's true. They took my blood this morning, and normally, you stick the Band-Aid on it, it's fine. They had to change the bandage. So I'm a bleeder. No big deal. The platelets will come back. And my white blood cell count is dynamite. It's really good. And that's because of that
mega shot.
Right. The one that doesn't even kick in to like the second 5 days cycle of it. It's a 10-day cycle. So that has been doing what it was supposed to do, even though that has side effects where it makes you feel crappy, which
Bone
it was
pain.
success. Bone pain. Yeah. Walking around going, oh, and yeah, that's going to happen. So as far as my numbers go, I'm actually good to go. Even my potassium is up. So I'm
4.
Yeah.
Potassium's at 4.
Which is right in average person, which is great because that's been a thorn in our side for 2 months, 2.5 months. But I'm good to go with all these levels that I have. And again, every nurse in here, and God bless the nurses, they are dynamite. They're the unsung heroes of this whole thing. But they watch everything. They know what my numbers are, no matter which nurse I have. And they try to rotate us around. They all know what's going on, God bless them. They're looking at me every once in a while and say, "You eating your bananas?" And obviously my response is, "No." Because I hate
Isn't that
them.
the first video all about bananas?
Yeah, well, whatever. I don't change. My magnesium is still a little bit low. There's not a lot you can do about magnesium.
There is. We are going to have steak.
Yeah. Even David,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
even Dave says you can't eat your way out of that problem, but I'm going to try. Steak is on the menu for this weekend. So anyway, starting after the halfway point, starting Monday, So I'll keep you guys up to date. But everything is going the way it's going. I haven't told you guys anything that isn't 100% true, and it just seems to continue that way. The blood work, I said is like 95% of this. Guys, it's like 99.9%, the most important thing. And it's funny, there's not a lot you can do about it. It's your genetics, it's how you're made up. You got to watch it, and they give you supplements, and you just have to keep plugging along and coming in here and dealing with everything. Yeah.
Also, I think another episode, maybe that 1% is really mental attitude, and you have that mental attitude, and you pull yourself out every day running with a positive attitude. So
running,
I commend you.
I haven't run in
Well, he's
in
not
months.
really running per se.
If you're going to chase me with a gun, I'll run. But outside of that, you're not going to see any running out of me.
He gets up out of bed, ready for chemo, ready for fluids, just positive attitude, thinking about the future. That's what you need. So maybe you could do a segment on that. I'm sure people would like that.